So in 2020, I purchased a 38 Bertram, and this became a project. So this is the start of it. All right, first trip. Well, besides moving it since I bought her, first trip with a boat since I've had her. 9.3 miles to the haul out yard. Going to haul her out, do a bottom job, clean the running gear, and do a few other things while we're here, some more paint work and stuff, get the name changed to what it really is, and splash her back in the water. But she ran pretty good over here, a little slow, probably a little build up on the running gear, but overall I don't think it'll be super bad. So motors ran good, generator's running, the AC's cold. Pretty happy. Okay, so here we are hauling the boat out for the first time. I'm getting a view of what the running gear looks like and what kind of condition the hull is in. I had never gone through this before, so this is my first experience hauling out, and I really didn't know what to expect. So I knew I had some issues the day before we made the trip. My prop shaft seals started leaking, so I knew I had that added to what I thought was going to be a simple bottom job. And also decided while I was there that I was going to go ahead and change the color scheme of the boat. I had a really good idea in my head of what I wanted her to look like, and so I kind of ran with it. We had suspected a little bit of buildup and possibly some entanglement on one of the props. It was very aerated, and I had it at a boat dock next to some shrimp boats, and you can see the remnants on one of the props here in just a second of some old shrimp net that was probably abandoned. I think it was far worse, but over the trip it probably got chopped up and mulched up as I was traveling. So overall, wasn't in too bad a shape. It had been in the water for a good while. All the zincs were gone. They were basically non-existent. So yeah, I had some work ahead of me. At this point, I'm not noticing any of the blisters. Obviously, it's still wet, so I couldn't see any of that. But I get into that later and ended up dealing with that, taking care of it. So overall, I was pretty pleased. It was an interesting process, and I learned a lot. I also kind of ran into some problems I'll go over in some other videos, but this project took me about a year or so to get done. So here she is being pressure washed and put on blocks, and the start of the running gear being cleaned up and buffed. So looking pretty good at this point.